What's going on, guys? I'm back. Welcome to the Gamer Lounge. I'm Jacob, your host, and you're watching what is going on, everyone? This is the Gamers Lounge, aka Jacob. This is going to be probably the most chilled video. It's just a voiceover of Madden, but we're just going to talk about Week 11 for the NFL, the matchups, my predictions. So that's going to be a great time. We're going to see how bad or not bad I am, but we're going to do some overreactions also. Starting up, in no particular order. Well, we're gonna start with the Thursday night football, which is the Bengals versus Baltimore Ravens. And just looking back, the Bengals lost to the Texans, which fair enough, they did lose by a field goal, but Joe Burrow needs to get, well, he's already good. They only have 4 losses, so I gotta stop talking about that. But going into stats, he's 18th in quarterback rating. Who's number 1? Is it Patrick Mahomes probably? Power ratings though. When are they even at? They're 10th in the power rankings, right behind my Jacksonville Jags. Wait, where are they? I just saw them. The Ravens are 5, so that's better. I barely watch. So the ones I barely watch, I will go through first. But I barely watch either teams, the Bengals and the Ravens. So I will watch it. I'll try to watch it at least. Yeah, they're on prime time, prime videos. But I do think they're at Baltimore. I do think the Ravens are gonna pull this off. I don't think the Bengals will get this one through. The Ravens did lose to the Browns, only by 2 though. I obviously did not watch that. I did watch their loss to the Steelers. So, yeah, like I said though, I barely watch these 2 teams. I know the Ravens have Lamar Odom. Jesus Christ, it's basketball. Lamar Jackson, Odell. I don't know any other big names on them. Bengals have Joey B. That's about it. They got, what is it, Jamar Chase. Besides that, I don't know, I can't think of any good names. Getting down into their matchups, Sunday, right off the bat, we have, 8 games at noon. So that's always lovely. Always football on Sundays, Sunday night football. Let's go. No particular, I'm just going off of the ESPN website. Pittsburgh versus Cleveland's. Pittsburgh has a good defense. Kenny Pickett is not the best quarterback you could call for. Cleveland, I don't want to talk about it, but I don't like their quarterback for obvious reasons. They did pull out I'm just looking at some of the stats. They lost to the Steelers the last time they matched up, so. And that was 26-22. I think Cleveland's going to pull this one off some way, somehow. I don't know if they have any weapons on offense. They might. I have no idea. Chicago versus Detroit is a fun one. If Chicago, are they going to... Here's the question. Is Chicago going to have Justin Fields start? Because if they have Justin Fields start, they're 9 out of 10 times are gonna lose every game Field starts, and until he can get better at throwing, I don't think they will win a game with him. What's his Tyson Bagent, however you pronounce his name, their backup, he's doing great. Yes, when was his first game? I think it was was it against the Raiders? I think it was against the Raiders. Yeah. They won. Then again, it was the Raiders, so the Raiders suck. at that time. And then I said, okay, yeah, he had a great first game, but now is he going to have a great second game against the Chargers? If the Chargers have all their starters, which I think they did, don't question me. He did have a good game, I won't lie. They lost 30-13. Against the Saints 2 weeks ago, they lost 24-17, which the kid's getting better. And then they beat the Panthers, which it's the Panthers, so I'm not going to say anything wild, but they have a strong game, strong first offense game. They will do good. I don't think they'll beat Detroit though. The Lions started off great. They beat the Chiefs, then lost to the Seahawks, and then 4 straight lost to the Ravens. Raiders and Chargers get out of here. I do think they're gonna beat the Bears, with Fields or without. That's just my hot take right there. Their offense was just explosive. The Chiefs game, I watched that. I said, hell yeah. They beat them by 21-20 before the Taylor Swift effect went in. We'll get onto that. A whole different that topic's a whole different one for this. Let's see here. But yeah, Detroit. I don't know. I'm not going to do any points, but Detroit's going to win. It might be a close game if the Bears come out swinging. The Chargers and Green Bay. I'm going to do the Chargers. One, because I don't like the Packers. And two, I think the Chargers are just a better team overall. I have barely watched either of them. I have not watched a single thing of the Packers. I've not watched maybe a couple snaps of the Chargers. From what I heard from other people around me, Jordan Love he's getting better, but he's not good enough. So yeah, I do think Chargers, Packers. Chargers is going to win that game. And Green Bay. They're going in Green Bay to win. Next game, we have the Raiders in Miami. And this is the LA. The Raiders have gotten real better. They gotten better since their loss to the Lions. I think was that when they fired their head coach? Regardless, though, I think it is. They went back to back, so they're 2-0 technically with a new coach. Is that when I gotta check this out first? I think that's when. Well, they kicked Jimmy G out. They have Aiden O'Connell. Don't get mad at me if that's wrong. He went to Purdue, so that's great. My brother-in-law is a big Purdue fan. Regardless, though, I'm gonna say Miami. Miami's gonna beat them. Yeah, they've been 2-0, but next game, Giants versus Washington. This is a great one because I have not watched a single snap of either one. Washington didn't just threw out all their defensive players, which I'm like, come on. Chase Young, I grab Chase Young all the time on Madden, so I love that. But I don't think they're gonna win. I think the Giants are gonna pull it off. The Giants aren't looking good either, so that's whatever. Next game, Dallas versus Carolina. Obviously, Dallas. They have been destroying every single team they play. They're 6-3. They lost to the Cardinals somehow, the 49ers, and the Eagles, which it's whatever. Their defense is amazing from what I've watched out of them. And the Panthers they just suck. The Bears, back to the Bears. The Bears are going to get the first round pick and the second round pick, or the first pick overall and the second overall pick because of the Carolina, and it is beautiful. Now, can the Bears do something about it? I sure hope they do. If they don't, well, it's going to sound like the Bears. Next, Tennessee versus Jacksonville. Always a great game. I give Tennessee their prop. Will Levis has came out and proven that he's a quarterback. I mean, they did lose to the Steelers and Buccaneers, so they kind of have to prove something. They both lost 2016 20-6. They beat the Falcons. Ryan Tannehill still has more passing yards so far right now. Will Levis is coming up. He's second over the passing yards. How many games has he played? Or started, I guess. Yeah, so he started think he started. It looks like he started, or he came in against the Falcons. Either way, he played the Falcons, Steelers, and Tampa Bay. And he does look like a good quarterback, not going to lie. Titans are 3-6 from the couple years ago when they were at the top. They were top dogs. Now they came down a little bit. Other side, my Jacksonville team, 6-3. We're not talking about Zay Jones. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that man. You're in the you are in the NFL. Fucking just why you have to be stupid. I don't understand. But we're not getting into that. On another note, they got freaking destroyed by the 49ers. And I hate to say it, the 49ers it's either them or the Eagles gonna win the Super Bowl out of the is it NFC? Yeah, out of the NFC, it's them or the Eagles. I only say the Eagles. I only throw them in because think about it. Jason Kelce's probably last year get one more ring. That's the Cinderella story everyone wants to see. So I can see that happening, but I do think the Jags are gonna pull this one off. If they want to prove to people that they're gonna be in the playoffs and they're gonna be good in the playoffs, they have to beat these lesser teams. I'm not calling Titans lesser teams. Well, I am, but I'm not. So that's a whole different thing. But Jacksonville's got something to prove after that smackdown they had. Last for the noon o'clock games, Cardinals versus Texans, and it is all Texans. I am 100% going for is it CJ Stroud? Yeah, CJ Stroud is going to win Rookie of the Year. No doubt about it. I hope he wins Rookie of the Year at least. He's going off these last couple games when he's been back at least. Yeah, I think he played against the Buccaneers. Yeah, he played against the Buccaneers. Did he play against the Panthers? Yeah, he did, but they lost, which is whatever. I thought he got hurt for a little bit, or was that way back? Now I gotta see. Huh? Was he never hurt, or was I must have been thinking of someone else. I had to have been thinking of someone. You know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of that Colts rookie quarterback. What's his name? Anthony Richardson or something. Yeah, that has to be who I'm thinking of. Is he still out? Yeah, he's on the IR. Yeah, it has to be that guy I'm thinking of. So he's never been out. But regardless, though, the last couple weeks, he has been on fire, it looks like. So, and then on the other side for the Cardinals, you got Kyle Murray. Did he come back? And yeah, he's back. Call of Duty legend, you know. You know how he is. He should be back in. But regardless, though, I think the Texans are going to be, they're up and coming. Yes, it's a little scary because they are in the FC South with the Jags, the Titans, and the Colts. And regardless, they're 5-4. They are making a good push. I do not think they're going to make the playoffs, though. I think they're going to be just fine. They're not going to make it, but they will be fine. But this week, Houston over Cardinals. 3 o'clock games, which 3:05, 3:25, and all that jazz. We got Tampa Bay versus 49ers, and you already know I'm picking the 49ers. 49ers are going to dominate Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's got Baker Mayfield, which woohoo, and they have Mike Evans, woohoo. I'm sorry, if I wasn't a Jacksonville fan, I would definitely be a San Fran's fan. Brock Purdy was my favorite player last week, Jesus Christ, last year when he had the Cinderella story, which I'm like, yeah, he really did. They did have that 3 weeks in a row losing, and they ended up 17. All their scores were all 17 or ended with 17. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. No, they are my pick for, if it's not the Eagles, it's Super Bowls. Or if it's not the Eagles, they're going to the Super Bowl. I'm not telling you who I have to win the Super Bowl. Regardless, I'll be for the Super Bowl video if I ever make one. But yeah, they faced Buccaneers. Easy win. If you think about it, they just grabbed Chase Young, which, holy crap, those two, Chase Young and Nick Bosa, they're gonna be scary. And then on the other side of things, you got McCaffrey for rushing yards, or just rushing in general. And then you have George Kittle, probably, if not the second best tight end in the league. And then wide receivers, I don't know a whole lot about. You got Deebo Samuel. There was another one that I heard was good, but defense side of things, though, you got scary people. So they're gonna make it far. Hopefully, if not, and if they don't, they choke. You got the Jets and Buffalo battle in New York. We're not Avengers style in battle in New York here, but I want to say Buffalo. But after their loss on Monday to the Broncos, I'm scared to say Buffalo. They're 5-5 right now. They're second in the AFC East. And on the other side of things, the Jets, they're 4-5. They're third in the AFC East, which, yeah, they did beat the Bills last time, the week 1. So there's that. Rodgers, holy crap! If Rodgers comes back halfway between December like he wants to, it's going to be a scary guy. He's going to be a scary, scary man. You know They have Zach Wilson. Yeah, they do have Zach Wilson playing right now. That is funny as hell. I'm looking at their stats right now, and Aaron Rodgers is 1 game played, 1 attempt, and 0 yards for passing, and 1 sack. This is a wide receiver. I don't know why I'm looking at this, but yeah, no. Zach Wilson hopefully can get better. He's a great backup quarterback to Rodgers. Well, he was supposed to be. Buffalo, they need to fix their shit. That's all they need to do. Once they can fix their shit, they are golden. That's honestly God's honest truth. The Bills are supposed to be scary, I thought. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. I'm going to Bills. I'm going to go to Bills. If the Jets pull it off, I'm gonna be impressed. That's all I gotta say. And then, let's see here. Seattle Rams. I'm going to Seahawks here. Yes, the Rams. The Rams have not been good. They've been 3-6. They're third in the NFC West. I've not watched a single down of them. Seattle, I also have not watched a single down, but they are 6-3. They're first in the NFC West. So they did lose to the Rams, apparently, but then they pretty much taken off. They got Geno Smith at their quarterback. And then DK Metcalf, he's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna go Seattle on that one. If I don't know a whole lot, I'm not gonna start blabbing out nonsense. So Minnesota and Denver. Minnesota all the way, and Dobbs we trust. Josh Dobbs is gonna be taking over. I think Josh Dobbs is better than Kirk Cousins. Yes, it's only been 2 games. Have they won both games? Yes, they have won both games with Josh Dobbs at the helm. They are 6-4, second in the NFC North. They will make the playoffs. How far in the playoffs are they going to get? I don't know. They will be. Is this Sunday night? This is Sunday night football right here at its finest. I will be watching this game. Minnesota is going to beat Denver. Josh Dobbs is going to destroy them. Yes, they just beat the Bills, but that was by 2 points. Yes, they did destroy the Chiefs 2 weeks ago. I'm still salty about that. I had some parlays going on for Patrick Mahomes, but we're not talking about that. They are going to lose to the Vikings. The Broncos are 4-5. Whatever. The Vikings will win. Josh Dobbs will be their new starter. Kirk Cousins either will get traded or he will be backup. That's my hot take for that one. Is Justin Jefferson back in the lineup? That is he's on injury reserve. Hamstring wasn't active from injury reserve Saturday and won't be available for Sunday's game against the Saints. That was on November 11th. Yeah, he might get back in. Yeah, he's placed on the IR right now, but once they get him back, Josh Dobbs is going to target him. They're going to be scary. They will next year. Hot take. Next year, if they keep Josh Dobbs at starter and he plays like he should, Josh Dobbs will be starter. It's going to be Minnesota, Detroit, Chicago, and Green Bay. That is my hot take for next year. Way out there. Now, Monday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen, is Super Bowl matchup. Philadelphia and Kansas City Swifts. Yes, you heard me, Kansas City Swifts. If Taylor Swift is in the audience, Kansas City's most likely winning. I'm sorry to say, but the NFL is rigged. Is that it will be a great matchup if everyone's at their peak. It's going to be a 1-point game. 1 point or lower game. Not in total, but it is going to be that close. I do say. You got the Eagles 8-1, first in the NFC East. Then you got the Chiefs. They're 7-2, first in the AFC West. And if you didn't realize, yeah, there might have been some games where she wasn't there. Broncos, she wasn't there and they lost. Lions, she wasn't there and they lost. If she's there, they're most likely going to be winning. Also, if she's there, she better watch her back, because if Patrick Mahomes' brother is behind her, that's never good. Her and Patrick Mahomes' wife are like besties apparently, which I'm like, that's crazy, because she's crazy. But regardless, that is going to be the matchup of the century, at least Monday Night Football. I do have the Eagles winning. I don't think Kansas City is going to beat the Eagles, just because my all-time favorite player is probably Jason Kelce. I do think the Eagles are going to win. Jalen Hurts is going to dominate. Jason Kelce, they're going to do tush-push a bunch. On the Kansas side, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce is going to do their all phenomenal. The Eagles defense is going to, if they put on a show, we're going to have a great game. I will be watching that game 100%. Bye weeks are Falcons, Colts, Patriots, and New Orleans. That's all she wrote, guys. I will see you guys back for next week. Who even starts Thursday night for week 12? Oh, it's Thanksgiving. Holy crap. Next week's is Thanksgiving already. There's 3 games on Thursdays. It's going to be way, way better. Is everyone playing? Yeah, there's no one that's not playing next week. That's going to be great. And then, like, a crap ton of teams are off on the week 13. So, yeah, we'll get off. I'll right off with the week 12. I'll probably record week 12 on Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe. I have no idea. I forgot it was Thanksgiving next week. But, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope everyone liked the background. It was just Madden. If you guys don't, let me know. I'll do something else. But, alright, peace out.